Stellar Award-winning gospel radio station is 760 AM, The Gospel, WENO, Nashville.
Welcome to the To The Point Show, a fast-paced program that focuses on hot-button national issues of the day and a whole lot more. And now it's time to get to the point.
Good morning, Nashville.
I'm Larry. Good morning, Nashville. I'm Ron.
And we're getting to the point of your hot topics and important issues here locally and nationally.
That's right.
Hey, go Preds. Preds have taken out the Colorado Avalanche.
They did that, didn't they?
4-6 in commanding fashion.
You know, they came home and they lost.
Yeah.
And that was a heartbreaker.
Yes.
Because, you know, but they were so far ahead and they went and took them on out. Tired of nothing.
Took them out. Way to go, Preds. Let's go, Preds. Let's go, Smashville.
Smashville.
Okay, all right. Hold on, Ron.
Okay.
Breaking news over the weekend. This has been the hottest story in the nation. One of them. Waffle House shooting tragedy in Antioch, Tennessee, right here at home. Hit home. 4 people died, all under the age of 30, after a gunman opened fire in Waffle House on Sunday morning. The shooter remains at large. Metro Police have identified young Mr. Travis Ranking, 29, as a suspect in the case, and a massive manhunt is underway. TBI, ATF, Metro local law enforcement, all over the place. So this is a hot topic. Hey, also,
yeah, that is a hot topic.
Okay, I'm sorry, but before we move on, hero who doesn't want to be known as a hero is Mr. James Shaw Jr. We want to take our hat off to this guy.
Absolutely.
Whether he wants to be a hero or not,
right.
we're going to hail him as a hero, African-American man.
True.
In the community who just wanted to survive. Said he had the opportunity to tackle the man doing the shooting in the Waffle House and took his life in his own hands and prevailed. So hats off to Mr. Shaw.
Hats off.
And we also want to give a warm condolences and lay the rest. They laid Mr. Barbara Bush to rest over the weekend. It was a long. It went on for a few days, but finally, Mr. Bush.
I looked at that whole kind of scenario. It was like they announced that they were not going to do any more medical treatments like a day or so before, and I was just listening to it. And then I knew that they were saying, kind of like with my grandmother or some of our other elders out there, when you just say,
that's enough.
Yeah,
this is too much.
Or you don't want to do that resuscitation, because sometimes that's a decision that you have to make.
Yeah, I guess if they go through more, they go through more than they go through.
But they transitioned her on out just very nice. I say that in the public.
Yes, absolutely. But Barbara Bush, understand, was a very gracious woman. Some people had some not so nice things to say about her, but I understand that everybody.
And she had some not so nice things to say about somebody.
But she's passed on, so let's let her go. Let's let her go, and if we want to bring her back some other time.
Bring her back, yes.
But right now she's been a fantastic first lady. I understand.
Sure.
President Trump.
Absolutely.
President Trump's nominee, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, is facing serious opposition before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, which may not have enough votes to confirm him, I understand. Recommended for him to be confirmed because of all the Democrats and at least one Republican, I understand Rand Paul of Kentucky, is in opposition, has said they will oppose him. I like Mike Pompeo. He's not always politically correct, and you know me, Ron. I'm not looking for political correctness.
Okay.
I'm looking for correctness, and whether it ruffles your feathers or not, is it the best thing for us? And I think Mr. Pompeo is a great guy as far as his job performance. Trump's personal lawyer, instead Michael Cohen, had a mystery client, Sean Hannity. This is supposed to be a big story, but I understand that Sean Hannity was not a client. Okay. He only got some.
Yes, some of his information was stored in some of the places. He said it was due to real estate, some type of maybe. Right. Never did anything. He said never. Any transactions.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess they're making a big deal out of this right here, as usual. if the media can beat the drum and make something out of nothing. But I'm sorry. But the big story is for them to go in there and pull this lawyer's information. Hey man, that's frightening.
Yeah,
that is frightening for them to say they're going to supersede lawyer-client privilege because they're going after the president. What happened?
You do have to look at these things because if just in any case, it might be a criminal, whatever, and people have your information that is not supposed to be discovered yet.
What happened to the Trump, the Russian collusion? No. So all this gone now. So will the Democrats come on out in the open and say what they really after? They want to impeach Donald Trump because he's not one of the club members. He's not playing ball with them. So he's not a club member. He can't be bought.
Mr. Mueller is organizing.
Yeah, he's trying to organize an impeachment process. Okay. Nothing that had nothing to do with Russian collusion. This is all a hoax on the American people. I'm sorry, on us, the American people. We, the people. Can I say that? Okay, moving on. A hoax against we the people. All right. Okay.
We the people. Okay. Shout out to Nashville Motors before we go any further.
Oh, absolutely. Nashville Motors, the home of the $500 down payment.
Wow.
At 4023 Dickerson Pike, you get $500 down payment and get rolling today. They'll get you in a decent. I say decent? No.
A quality pre-owned vehicle.
Quality.
I mean, and it's at different levels.
Yes.
It's at different levels. So
you got $500, $600, $700.
You can get right, and sometimes people do need to. Sometimes, and I hate to say it, I had to do it. Crawl before you walk.
Hey, but they can
and then I can take one car and buy me another car and buy me another car. So at Nashville Motors, whichever level you're on, they can get you there. That's 4023 Dickerson Pike, Nashville, Tennessee. 4023 Dickerson Pike. The home of the $500 down payment. 615-262-9367.
There it is. Ron, also give MJ a call over at Nashville Auto Repair at 633 Nashville Pike, Nashville, Tennessee 37210. 633 Murfreesboro Pike, Nashville, Tennessee. Home of reliable auto repair.
Very reliable.
615-839-4283. Ron, hold on, but let me touch on this story here, Ron.
Okay.
We've got North Korea.
Okay.
That has folded under the pressure from Donald Trump. Folded. Donald Trump has made North Korea come to the table and say we're going to stop all the nuclear. The nuclear proliferation action. So our president, whether the Democrats want to acknowledge him or not, is doing a great job in diplomacy.
Okay, here's from President Trump. Let's say he said we are a long way from conclusion on North Korea. Maybe things will work out and maybe they won't. Only time will tell. But the work I'm doing now should have been done a long time ago.
A long time ago.
That's straight a tweet from the Trump.
Not last week.
Okay.
Not 2 weeks. Not last year.
Okay.
But the last administration, the Obama administration, the Bush administration, the Clinton administration, all these people who doing all this ripping and running and spending billions and billions and billions of dollars all over the place.
I'll say something here before we go back into our story of the day. The romaine lettuce. Hey, if you got that in your refrigerator,
big story.
Throw it away.
Yes.
E. coli.
E. coli.
And they don't know. It's like 90% of the lettuce is coming from one place, and they don't know.
It came from Arizona.
Okay, Arizona.
Yeah, somewhere in Arizona. So if you're getting a batch of produce from Arizona, please take care and know where your produce is coming from.
For real?
Yes, absolutely. It's something I was reading some article. It said that I think Kanye West is re-endorsing Donald Trump. Kanye West is
he pulled out for a minute,
and then he came back. He's coming back. He said he's still on board with the Trump train.
Okay, Trump train.
I'm a big fan of Kanye. I'm a big fan. Hey, are these news stories right here? Starbucks.
I don't think so.
Starbucks. There's another story about Starbucks. Okay, they arrested the two guys for not buying something in Starbucks?
Well, they went inside. They were waiting on a colleague to come for a meeting, and the people told them they couldn't even use the restroom. The manager said you can't use the restroom unless you buy.
They had a posted sign that said for customers only. Am I correct?
Did they?
Yes.
Don't know.
Well, hold on. This is my question, Ron. The
Okay.
question I got, the question of the day, because I heard a great debate on this last night.
Okay.
If a store owner or a store manager says you have to buy something or leave, what do? Do you argue with him?
You're supposed to leave.
Leave?
That's right.
Did you leave, or you argue the point?
No, you at that point when they ask you that, you're trespassing if you don't want to go by the rules of their establishment. I talked to a police officer over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you in your place of business.
That's right.
I'm going to leave,
and I don't want anyone arguing with me in my place of business.
Yeah, if it's posted, I mean, I'll buy a coffee.
True.
Let me buy.
I would comply.
Let me spend 99 cents.
You know, if that's the way it is.
I'm sorry, coffee in Starbucks is not 99 cents. It's about $4.99. So maybe that could come into question,
Okay.
but I would just leave or, buy coffee or something. So I'm sorry, but moving on. Starbucks it was found out that in Starbucks there was a video camera in the changing area where you change the babies. And so there's been it was like 2 hours of video on this video camera. So there's going to be a big.
I didn't hear that one.
Yes, big story. I'll pull it up for you. Big story. Starbucks. So if you're in Starbucks and you're not buying any coffee, or if you're using the men's room, ladies' room, take care. Not we have anything. We actually shop at Starbucks from time to time, so we're not bashing. We're not anti-Starbucks. It's just that they having
that's
issues.
in the news. That's
they are
what
having
happened.
issues.
They said 10 legislators did approve the Sunday liquor sales.
Sunday liquor sales are on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's I guess that's a for people who want to party on the weekends and on into Sunday. I guess that's what's going to happen.
This Waffle House shooting. I mean. Wow, and that's so close to home. I reside in
backyard.
Yeah,
your
backyard.
Okay, Ron. Did you know that the police are actually in the woods right now? They're shooting right now.
Okay, let me put shots heard in Antioch.
Active shooting right now. This is
right now
as
we speak.
Yes.
29-year-old. Okay.
29-year-old.
It's funny. He was 29, the shooter, and the guy who tackled him and got the gun from him with 29 as well.
Okay. Well, hey, so we got a hero and we got a villain.
Right.
And at both the same age.
And he went in naked, only from bottom down, no clothes on.
What?
He pulled up at the Waffle House around 3:19 a.m., sat in the car about 4 minutes, got out, shot 2 people inside the parking lot, went inside. The young man who wrestled him down, who came from the bathroom area.
He got shot. You know the guy got grazed by a bullet?
He did.
He got grazed on his elbow by a bullet.
Sure.
And so this guy was just actually in the way of saw the guy fidgeting with the gun.
Yeah, he
fidgeting
like
with
he
the
had
gun, having some kind of issue with the gun.
He said, "This is my chance."
And he attacked him.
Yes.
And took the gun away from him, threw the gun over the counter, and took it. And the guy just stormed away.
Right.
Took off going out the road with no clothes on, half dressed, no clothes. I don't know.
Nothing from the bottom down. A green jacket on is what I heard.
Now let's go. Now I want to go in depth with you here now.
Okay.
This guy has a record. The FBI and the Secret Service had looked at this guy, said he was mentally unstable.
Okay.
Taking his firearms. And I guess they gave him to a family member. They put him in the possession of a family member, and his father actually gave the guns back to him. So that's a breakdown. So let's not say we got a gun problem. We got a problem with, I guess, a family member here. And this guy is the father compliant? Was he like a conspirator with these murders? You follow me?
He has some questions to answer.
Right. Because if somebody takes some guns from somebody, and then you give them back to them, this person, this person is mentally unstable, See, this is two breakdowns. The Florida shooting in the school.
I see.
Where they'd already, this guy had known psychological problems.
True.
And they've identified him as a possible school shooter. I'm sorry, they know he's a possible school shooter, and they don't take any action. So now we got all over again. And our mayor's first response was, we need to take all the guns off the street. The guns. It's not the guns. We've got to be responsible when it comes to. If we got people who are psychologically unstable in the community and around us, that's when we got to take action. Not when it's after the fact.
Your argument is correct. It's the people, and then we got this mental thing that's going on here that we really need to address. And then you're right, but people, because he could have went in there with a revolver or whatever. You know, we want to pick on that it was what, an AR-15.
AR-15. Well, I'm saying,
why does regular people have AR-15? Do you can't deal with an AR-15?
I have an AR-15.
Okay, well,
I have
one,
yes, absolutely. Everybody should have one.
Okay.
It's your personal choice to have whatever you want to have to protect your home, your family, your possessions.
Yes.
That's your choice. Also, I'm sorry, but our responsibility, now hold on, we're talking about what your choice is, but your responsibility as a responsible citizen is if you recognize you got somebody in the community who is not irresponsible, but psychologically unstable.
Right.
Let's identify that person. Let's not wait till they go into the Waffle House or the schoolhouse or the grocery store and shoot up the place and say we want to take everybody's guns. That's not the answer. I'm sorry, and I don't know that criminals don't follow the gun laws. Unless I'm mistaken. Do the criminals go down to get a background? They don't do it. They just go to shooting and do what they do, and that's that. So let's not disarm the law-abiding citizen because because we're being irresponsible in some cases.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But moving on. Hey, Ron. What about we got the president is saying we need to relook at the Iran deal, the Iran nuclear deal.
Okay.
Right now, the French president is here coming to dinner tonight. Guess who's coming to dinner? Guess who's coming to dinner? And dinner. I think his number one purpose is to convince our president to stay with the nuclear deal, which I'm actually totally against. I'm totally against it. Here, Melania prepares for her to host a state dinner.
Okay.
Melania is hosting a state dinner. It said Emmanuel Macron and his wife, Bridget, arrived Tuesday at the White House. That's tomorrow, I guess. They will be greeted by a military band playing strands and brasses, notes, 21-gun salute, all the pomp and all the celebrity that they can lay out for them. But at the end of the day, do we want to stay in this nuclear deal? Is the nuclear deal a bad deal for the American people? Did you know? Did we keep up with this right here? That President Obama loaded up a plane loaded with billions of dollars, not millions, but a plane load of billions of dollars to take over to Iran. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't see a plane load of billions of dollars coming over to North Nashville or South Nashville or Decatur, down in Decatur, Decatur, Georgia, down there, huh? But he loaded up we're not even talking about that. Okay. We can't talk about that.
You have the right.
We can't talk about billions of dollars. A plane load with billions of dollars. I understand $130-something billion.
I don't know about that.
You don't. Let me pull it up for you. Let's pull it up.
Here's another one. Go ahead and pull that up.
All right.
Mini-Me, actor's tragic death, struggle of Hollywood's little people. You know, the young man who played, he was 49 years old. Yeah.
Yes.
He passed away.
Good actor, funny.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Vern Troyer, Mini-Me in Austin Powers movies, is dead at 49. Spokesperson confirmed. So,
rest in peace, Mini-Me.
Yes.
We were fans, and you did a great job in this.
He did.
In the Austin Powers movies. Okay, here we go. Okay, what was it? This is one of them in the Washington Post.
Billions on a plane.
Billions on a plane. Okay, we're gonna find a bunch of these different ones here. Here's one little payment here. of 1.7 billion. Hold on, let me see if this thing is the screen's moving slow. But we want to document this right here because I don't know how we want to be giving away billions of dollars, or I'm sorry, $1 to the world's number one sponsor of terrorism, which that's Iran. To the best of to my knowledge.
No.
Oh, this thing is going really slow.
Absolutely not.
I need a new computer. Chrome. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Nearly $2 billion in cash was flown to Iran, money that the Obama administration has admitted is being used for terrorists. What?
Huh?
Right. I'm sorry. Let me blow it up for you.
That,
Terrorists and support further. Can we get this? Oh my goodness.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Fund terrorism. Fact check. Handled claims Obama flew $2 billion to Iran. Okay. Let's see.
Okay,
Do you see that?
I see one here. It's CNN Politics. U.S.
CNN?
sent plane with $400 million in cash to Iran.
Okay. Well, you got $2 billion over here and 1.7 over there,
and it's 2016.
Yes,
okay. Obama approved the $400 million transfer, which he announced in January. It was the first payment of $1.7 billion settlement.
Okay. Now I said the $400 billion was for releasing the prisoners. Yeah.
Okay.
See, Obama.
The same day they released for Americans.
Okay. Now what about the $2 billion? The $2 billion used to fund terrorism. That's a fact check there from PolitiFact. PolitiFact.com. PolitiFact.com says that he's giving billions of dollars in funding terrorism. I'm sorry. I think we need to get out of the Iran deal as quick as we possibly can. I don't want to be in any deal. I hope nobody does with that kind of garbage. It's what it is. What it is. Call it what it is. Ron, I think I heard a commercial. Was it Miss Gilmore, Erica Gilmore? Is she
yes, Erica Gilmore. She's mayoral candidate.
She's running for mayor, and I heard her on her commercial that she is not voting. Another vote, if we haven't documented that, who is not voting for the transit plan.
Okay, yes, she did come out and actually, like you said, speak publicly that she is not for it. Are you for the transit? And that's going to be up on May the 1st. But this mayoral race is going to be here in about 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to be open. I mean, the voting on that.
This couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I think the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
24th of May? No, Ron. We need to find that out. We need to get that.
Yeah, find that out.
Let's not misinform our listeners.
Okay.
The last thing we need is that we don't want that. Okay, Ron. But this is a story that I was trying to read here. If I can get to it. Embraces. Okay. Embraces Kanye West embrace of black Trump support not well received. What? Wait a minute now.
Okay.
What? Hip hop artist Kanye West.
We're gonna call Diamond and Silk.
Hold on.
I'm gonna call Diamond and Silk. Now here we go right here. Nashville mayoral election. This is coming from the Tennessean.
Go ahead.
Now set for May the 24th. I mean, I know you thought it was going to be quicker than that because you said we have to have a new one in within, 8 weeks?
Yes.
But we do have one, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
Even though he but this is going to be a brand new mayor, which Briley is leading the race.
Let's get some fresh blood in there. Let's get some fresh blood. Let's find us a candidate we can get behind and really supports the people of the city.
True.
You follow me? Can we try that? Hey, Ron, you gotta let me read this.
Okay.
Let me read this top of this article. Right. Hip hop artist Kanye West criticized by the left for his support of Donald Trump during the 2016 presidential race. But anyone who thought that would lead him to walk away from conservative ideas found out recently that he instead may be doubling down. I'm with you, Kanye West, because the fact is the left has been and let us down. The left has been and let the black community down, in my humble opinion. And please tell me if I'm wrong. But what do we have to show for riding in the backseat with the left for the last 60 years? Hello?
Okay.
Hello? And anyway, less than a week after returning to Twitter, following a nearly year-long break, the rapper who once claimed that then President Bush did not care about black people because of his much criticized response to Hurricane Katrina in 2015 appeared to endorse to endorse a pro-Trump conservative who regularly criticizes Black Lives Matter. But here's my question: does Black Lives Matter represent black people? My question. It sounds strange.
Okay.
But does Black Lives Matter really represent black people? See, we see them marching when something happens on a high-profile case. You'll see them march. But what about what's going on every day?
Every day.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes. What really affects the black community? What's really, I'll say the setback. The number one setback for the black community is what? What would you say? What would you say? Go ahead.
The
Money, jobs, safety. What would you? The number one setback, the number one hurdle for the black community. What would you think it is, Ron? What would you say? Wow.
What?
The number one setback for the black community, in my humble opinion, and you call me if I'm wrong. Call me out on if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Is the breakdown of the family in the black community. We got a broken up family in the black community that we're not willing to face up and own it. When we own that and keep the family united, you talking about strength in the community. You talking about strength. I mean, because when the families come together, then you keep the family finances together. You keep the family security together. You keep it all together. You keep the family business together. You follow me?
I do follow you.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Call me if I'm wrong. Call me out. Some people say it's Donald Trump. Some people say it's gun violence. Some people say it's rap music. I'm here to tell you it's the family unit. Father, mother, son, daughter, son, cousin, sister, everybody.
It's
broken down.
Yeah.
So when you got 70% of 70+% of single parent households, and I'm not preaching here today, listeners.
Okay.
I'm not preaching.
Okay.
But if you got 70% of single family households, you talking about destructive. You talking about hey Ron, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
We can come back to that.
You're absolutely right.
But I'm with Kanye West. I'm concerned.
It starts at home.
I'm start at the house. It started at home. If you want success, it starts when
we can break that down even further.
Success starts at the kitchen table. Hey Ron, but all that being said, where would we be without cash for junk cars? If you couldn't get cash for that junk car out of your backyard, on the side of the house, that old car at the shop that's been at the shop for 3 months.
That's right.
Hey, cash for junk cars. Give them a call.
Cars. Get cash today and that vehicle hauled away. That unwanted vehicle that's sitting out there resting, just call 615-480-6473. 615-480-6473. Get cash today. And that vehicle
hauled away.
All right.
Hey, thank you, Nashville. It's been
we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in to the To The Point Show. Like us on Facebook or visit our website, To The Point.